those of you who may not know who we are Dallin and Carrie Larson. We founded a company called Monavie in 2005 and spent almost the next 10 years leading that company. Monavie went from zero to nearly $1 billion in annual revenue in less than 5 years. I know of no other direct selling company that has ever experienced such a steep growth trajectory. For some reason, even though I don't feel particularly gifted in many areas, Carrie and I seem to have been blessed with the ability to help create culture and companies that allow people to prosper. So we have determined to continue spending our time and passion doing just that. Since 1989, I've helped start and lead companies that created billions of dollars in earnings for distributors and stakeholders. We fully expected Monavie to be our last stop, but everything happens for a reason, and we don't question it. The Lord has said that His ways are not our ways. We've learned that to be so very true in our own lives, and as a result, we look forward. Interestingly, since I was a teenager, the number 3 has always been my favorite number. And so, after having helped build 2 very successful companies in direct selling, we've decided to spend the rest of our days in building a 3rd and final company. And its genesis begins today with this message.
We're starting this enterprise with the intention of doing good, of being good and wanting to bless others physically, financially, and spiritually. We want to help give roots and wings to individuals and families in an increasingly rudderless world. That's all, nothing more and nothing less.
I agree with what Carrie's saying. Our absolutes in this venture are simple. They're short and they're clear. First, we have every intention of leading this company until our last breath. This will be the final journey of our lifetimes. In addition, we have no intention of ever selling this company. We are not starting with an exit strategy in mind, but instead to build and leave a legacy. And unlike Monavie, we will maintain more than 50% ownership in the company so that we can steer the ship and the culture in a direction we believe to be in the best interest of our distributors. Second, I've often been introduced as the distributor's CEO, perhaps because I began my career in this industry as a distributor. As a result, I understand how hard it is to build and maintain an organization. So as far as I'm concerned, a distributor can never earn too much income. With this as a driving philosophy, we are going to reward and recognize distributors in a most exceptional manner. And if I may be so bold as to say, better than ever before in direct selling. Once we unveil our product story, I absolutely believe you will recognize how disruptive it truly is. We will own a story and a significant niche in the marketplace, and it will be powerful. And once we unveil our compensation plan and rewards and recognition program over the next few months, few weeks, you will see more clearly how I value the contribution of distributors and how we have put them first. In today's regulatory environment, the only companies that will survive and thrive will be those companies that create a massive and loyal customer base rather than those companies that simply focus on recruiting other distributors. It is indeed a new day in direct selling, and in my view, this is good news, not bad news. Folks, it's about to get really exciting. I hope you're starting to sense what's about to happen. Can you feel it? I told Carrie a few weeks ago that I can feel the energy beginning to percolate. We've been down this path before and know that feeling. It's a feeling of excitement, a little nervousness, the calm before the storm. This video message has not been created to answer all your questions, obviously, but rather simply to let you know that we are back. And we're going to spend the next 3 to 5 months determining who we will be partnering with as our pioneering field leaders. In the movie Field of Dreams, Ray Kinsella hears the voice saying, "If you build it, they will come." We are going to build it, and we believe that people will come. These are the people we are going to spend the rest of our lives with. We're hearing your voices already. We will build it by developing a loyal base of customers who consume our products each and every day. We will build it to stand the test of time. We will build it with humility, with faith, with solid and unwavering principles, and never forget that at the end of our days, we want our lives to be an accumulation of those small acts of goodness that end up leading to great and significant things.
And what's most important to us is that we remain grounded, committed to each other and to the Lord, and committed to helping as many people as we can physically, financially, and spiritually. It's important to us that we finish strong and that we keep our word and that we align with the right nonprofit to help the needy of the world. And then, when our days, like our dad's, have come to an end, we'll return to the God who gave us life. And as we fall into his glorious arms, we'll see him smiling back on us, whispering the words, "Well done."
And that, my friends, is why we choose to enter the arena one last time. We don't promise you millions of dollars. We do promise we will do our very best with the gifts and talents we've been given to bless as many as we can for as long as we can. So if you're at a place in your life where this message resonates with you, we want you to be a part of this new venture with us from the very beginning. You know, today we drop the pebble in the ocean, and we see a small ripple that over the coming years, God willing, and as we are faithful to our word and to each other, will extend around the world. Something significant is born today. So let's get on with it. There are people waiting for us and counting on us. Welcome home.